to share with you today some of the things I just bought from Stamping Up. So this is a scrapbook haul shopping video. I don't know if people even still do these. I haven't done one in years. But since I finally bought a few things, I thought I would share with you what I bought. I got all of this stuff from Stamping Up. And I think there are 9 items here, and my total order was $60-some, including shipping and tax, which is Stamping Up, that's a really good buy to get that much stuff. I just bought some things that I felt I needed to fill in my scrapping stuff because I still have plenty of products, but lately I've found myself getting a little tired of a few things, so I wanted to freshen it up a bit. It is celebration time, so you get something free if you spend $50 or more, and this is the stamp set that I chose, so we'll talk about that more in a few moments. So let me share with you the things that I got. I have a friend who's a Stamping Up demonstrator, and I left a link to her website in the description for this video if you are looking for somebody to shop with, if you're interested in Stamping Up stuff. Now, I'm going to be using most of this probably for scrapbooking, but of course you could use it for card making as well. I got, of course, my traditional dimensional adhesive from Stamping Up that everybody loves, these little dimensionals, and they come in 2 sizes now. They come in some really the mini size as well, and I think they have some now that are in black, so if you're putting them on a project and you don't want to see the white underneath, maybe there's a lot of dimension to it. I haven't tried those, but I just happened to notice them on their website. Let's see, other things that I got. First thing I did was I shopped the clearance rack. If you're shopping and Stamping Up, be sure and check out the clearance rack, because in this case there was not a lot of stuff on there, but what's on clearance is always at least 50% or more off. And I found a few things there. These ribbons. This is Rich Razzleberry, I think is the color this is supposed to be. It looks a little lighter than that to me, but it's a real pretty velvet ribbon. It was $3 and something. Same thing price-wise for this, and it's supposed to match the Sahara sand color. And I believe you could use the ribbon either with the attaching the cord at the bottom that's supposed to keep it from getting all messed up, or you can pull that off. Either way. But trims often have a little cord on the bottom, and you can pull that away. They do that with decorator cord, like for window treatments, and apparently that's been done for this trim as well. So if you want it more fringy or not more fringy, either way, you could do that. But again, really inexpensive trim. Let's see. Also off the clearance rack, I got this paper, and when I first opened it, I thought, oh gosh, that's a lot more pink and blue than I really wanted. But when I looked at the back sides of the paper, I've got some great colorways here that will work for a project I have in mind. And the way I store Stamping Up paper is one side face this way and then the B side up as well, so I can easily flip through it and see what I've got. And I'll tell you in a minute what this particular package of paper is called. But I need these red colors, and I really need this teal color. That's what I'm going to use, probably the most of. And this is Woven Threads designer paper, and it was on sale for, I think it was less than, maybe it was $4.50 a pack or something like that. Don't hold me to these prices. But again, this was on the clearance rack, and I don't know if it's still there, but if it is, or they have any other paper you like, these are always a good buy. Let's see, those are all the things I got off clearance. In regular price items, this is something that's out of the new spring catalog, the mini catalog, which is not so mini this year. There's a lot of stuff in there. All these are black and white papers, and they were designed so that you could use markers with them. I think they were designed for those blendable markers that are like Copics. I don't have either. I just have regular markers, but I tried them with the Stamping Up regular markers, and they seem they don't blend. Because this is a really flat paper, so the colors don't move when you put them on there with a water-based marker, but they still make a really pretty design. So you can color in the designs. I did a video recently where I used mists, and I took a paintbrush and went over using mist to color. I think that would work well here. I haven't tried it. But again, let's look at both sides of this paper. I'll leave this one up. You get 2 of each one, so you can black and white, some good basics papers here. I'll probably do a lot with the B-sides on these, or add some color, like, you just go over that whole thing with a color wash. Get some really neat effects. I love that one. And this is the last one, and this is called True Love Designer Series Paper. But it is a limited time product, and I think it was $11.50 for the pack. Okay. Also in regular price stuff, I got some stencils, and Stampin' Up's pricing on stencils is always good. These were, I think, $6 for the 4 stencils, and I can't find, nobody sells stencils as cheap as they do. And they're good quality stencil, good quality material. I had some of these, some things that were similar to these. I didn't have anything quite like these trees or this design, but I like having some extra stencils. You can do so many things with stencils, whether it's with inks or mists or gels or all kinds of different things. So I hadn't bought any of those in a while. Now, and one other thing here, I got some sequins. I keep getting cards from people that have sequins on them. It's a great way to do cards and keep them flat but have a little bling, as opposed to buttons or pearls or things that would make your card really thick to mail. Now, I got to be careful here, or sequins are going to go everywhere. And that's why I picked out, I had some old containers from Stampin' Up, so I'm going to transfer these to a little bit larger container. You can still see some of the different ones, but we're going to put this in a larger base, and I'll put the old lid on it. I've lost a few, but not many. And this is Woven Threads Sequin Assortment, and that will go with that paper that I got on clearance. Okay, so let's see, is that all my, oh, no, I saved the best for last. This product I thought was really fun, and it was one of the reasons that inspired me to do a video to show you, because Stampin' Up should include several photographs of this, but I wasn't quite clear on what I was going to get from their photographs. This product is called Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series Paper. And what you get is 3 sheets of 2 different designs. And this first one, they're die cuts. And they pop out. I think I kind of have it upside down. Right. These pop out, so you can use them on a card. So you can use those on a card or scrapbook page or whatever, and they're beautifully cut. And there are 3 of this sheet. And this is what I wasn't quite clear. I saw these different little images on their website, but I didn't know quite how it was going to come. So you've got different leaf designs and all, but I've got 3 of these big leaves and 3 of those total in the packaging. And they put tissue paper between them, so they're packaged very nicely. And then the other design that's in here, oh, by the way, the back side is white. The front side is gold, and the back side is white, so you can use either one that you want to use. And I assume you could add some color to the white side. Now, these are rectangles with various designs in them, and those are the 6 designs that you get, and there's 3 of each of these. And they're not the full size of a card front, so they would be something you would add maybe over a mat or whatever on your card, or you could use them on a scrapbook page. But again, white on one side, gold on the other. So I wanted the gold. That's what I was looking for. So I wanted the gold, and I wanted that teal paper, and the black and white. I have some particular scrapbook pages in mind that I ordered this product for, and then there's lots of other things I'll use it for. If I had this when I did my mother's album at Christmas, the gold would have been great for her, but I didn't have it. I didn't know about that product. I hadn't spotted that product before, and I was doing it in a pretty limited amount of time. So anyway, I'm sure there'll be other opportunities. She loves gold, so I'll maybe use some of those on her birthday card or something. So those are the fun things that I bought at Stampin' Up. The Forever Gold Specialty Paper, sequins, this black and white True Love Designer Series paper, this Woven Threads paper, 2 ribbons, the masks, let's see, 1, 8, and the 9th thing was this. And this was my free item for Celebration. And you can see the images that you get, and this is the size they come out. And I doubt anybody from Stamping Up corporate is looking at my video, but if they were, the thing I would tell them is please make the print bigger on the stamps that you're going to put. You know, if I'm going to stamp this on the inside of somebody's card, I don't want them to have to get their glasses out and be looking, you know, to try to read my card inscription. And they've done that for years, not on everything, but in a lot of things, and they need to make the words bigger. I can read this fine, but I know this will be a challenge for some to see this. I have weird eyes, and I can see all kinds of stuff, but most people don't have that feature in their eyes. I have natural monovision eyes, and most people don't have that, but someday I probably won't be able to read that. So let's make those kinds of things bigger Stamping Up. But that's my only complaint. Everything else is really, really nice, and I'm very pleased with my order. So check out my friend Karen's website if you're interested in some Stamping Up products. And thanks for joining me today.